Hello, welcome in another YouTube video. I've been asked this question: how to stay healthy forever? That's a very good question. I've been asking myself this question for many years. But first, before I answer, I want to ask you a burning question. Have you ever imagined yourself being completely healthy, having all the vital energy, having sustainable energy levels, stable, being energetic and having all the strength to go through the day and live your dream life? Have you ever imagined yourself like that? Have you ever imagined being never sick and always healthy and glowing? Do you think it's possible? What if I tell you that it is completely possible? I assume that if you're here, you might already be thinking of that possibility and you started to look for the answers, you started to look for the solutions. And you might find yourself in a moment where you start to be so confused about everything because every expert seems to say something different. There are many contradictory information, so you start to follow one routine, you start to establish one habit, and then suddenly another expert, another research comes out and it's completely destroying the why you're doing something, because it seems to be even damaging for you. Are you finding yourself in that situation? I completely feel you. I understand you. I've been there 10 years back when I started my self-discovery, health, holistic life journey. I was really confused, and I stayed confused for many years because for that reason that I just mentioned. And I know how it feels. It just feels so lonely, and it feels just as if I was going to get completely crazy. And my whole aim was to live healthy. I wanted to experience what is real, true health. Because I knew that how I was feeling back then, it was not health. I was told I was healthy, but I knew that something is off because I was all the time exhausted. Because I was getting sick every now and then. I was getting some flu, runny nose, and I was like, it doesn't feel okay, you know? It just doesn't seem as if what God intended for us. I was not having clear enough vision of the world. I was not seeing. I was looking, but I was not seeing. I was listening to, but I was not hearing. This is what kept me motivated to continue on this quest, on discovering what is real health and what is real health freedom. And here I am today, happy to share with you another secrets on how to stay healthy forever. Stay with me. Definitely the turning point of my journey was when I started to silence the noise around me. When I started to trust myself more and more. When I started to trust my very own experience. Knowing that what I feel is the most important thing, it's the most important data, because nobody knows better than I do how I'm feeling, what I'm feeling. So this is definitely the turning point. Yet, how to come to this understanding, how to come to this knowing that what I'm feeling is the raw thing that I'm supposed to sense. Because here it comes a tricky part, that if I am following a mainstream lifestyle with toxic diet, with sleep deprivation, with lack of movement, with a lot of stress accumulation, with no emotional regulation. This is when I will be mistaking my intuition for noise. This is very easy to understand on diet. So never ever in the natural habitat an animal, as we are also, would crave for a chocolate. There is nothing like this for a processed sugar fat that forms a chocolate. This is not possible. So yet I don't believe when somebody says that they are craving a chocolate, that this is their intuition telling them to crave it. This is absolutely not true. This is a sign that you need to detox. And this is the first point of the journey. Whether you're starting it or whether you are about to boost it to completely another level. Detox the body. Detox the physical body. How to do it? Go on a cleanse. Go on a fast. I dedicated a whole video about my last experience on 10 days of watermelon fast, and this is one way of doing it, going mono meaning. So you choose one fruit and you eat it for prolonged period of time. This is one way. There are all the details there, so this is where please go and find out more. Here we are only giving the overall general roadmap on how to be healthy forever. You can go on water fast, you can go on 100% fruit, 100% raw. These are the possibilities depending on your state, on what is calling you. This is absolute a first thing that you need to do in order to create space for all the healing to happen. Then the second point is mind detox. This should go along with the physical body detox because the noise, again, we need to silence all the distraction. We need to silence all the noise that is disturbing us on our journey to expand and to achieve our optimal health. When you are becoming cleaner and cleaner, then you need to implement smart lifestyle. And this is your pill for everything. This is a fundament that you need to establish for your successful health freedom journey and for being healthy forever. Literally, I mean it. Till the moment you die, you will be healthy if you establish this smart lifestyle based on these points. Nourishing your body, diet, clean diet. Recognizing the difference between nourishing and feeding your body. Recognizing that nourishing is not only about the food, the micro, the micro. It's about how I am getting the nutrients from all the space. How I am interacting with the elements. If I'm getting sun exposure. If I am grounding, if I'm earthing, if I swim in the waters, if I go into the wind, if I put my body and in the same time my mind in some challenging situations, in the controlled challenging situations like sauna, like ice plunges. These are all the things that through controlled discomfort I get to create more and more clear space for the healing and for the expansion. Second, movement. How to move. Move smartly. It's about increasing body intelligence. It's about increasing body awareness. About organic muscle activation. It's about moving with joy. It's about moving with fun. This is all what free movement expression method is about, and there are other lives here on this channel where I guide this type of practice where you get to experience, because this is all about experiencing. Third point, rest, and sleep quality. This is your fundament of all the lifestyle choices. It's astonishing how many people are sleep deprived and think this is normal, how they are supposed to feel. No, you're supposed to sleep enough. And you're supposed to sleep in a dark room, and you're supposed to sleep in silence, and you're supposed to sleep enough. Enough. Doesn't matter how many hours it is. It has to be enough for your body. It has to be enough for the time you are in. Listen to your body, and it's gonna pay you back with a vibrant state. And the quality of your rest and sleep reflects the quality of your awakened time. So this is purely an investment with such a high return rate. It's a sure investment. Only sure investment in the world. All the other changes that we're talking about here. This is literally the 100% sure investment with such a high return. 4, stress management. No accumulation of stress. You need to learn how to be in this world and stay untouched by it. So how not to store the emotions. Always shake it off. Always release it. This is super important because all the accumulations, this is what is disease. Invest in stress management education. What is following? Emotional intelligence. You need to develop emotional intelligence so you know how to deal with your emotions and take full 100% responsibility on your emotional state. 6 is mind diet. You need to be revising all the content that you consume, anything that you consume. You need to revise it and be aware of it. Violent content, cruel, aggressive. This is all influencing your mind, and the mind doesn't distinguish the difference if something is happening in so-called real life or if it's just happening on the screen. It's influencing you very, very powerfully. Also the music you are listening to. Mind is very sensitive to the vibration, and especially if something is the sung lyrics, this will influence you even more. Be aware of it. The 4th step, basic step on how to stay healthy forever is following your intuition. What is intuition? Your inner knowing, your true inner wisdom. How to tap into it? By silence, by detox, by creating space, by listening, by seeing. This is what is the crucial yet probably the most challenging part in the very noisy and loud world. So you need to constantly think of putting yourself in clear spaces to create the space for yourself where you can grow, where you can get in touch with your true deepest intuition, so that all the lifestyle choices are becoming very clear and very easy for you. Because when you are really in touch with your intuition, when you listen to it, everything becomes so clear and you know exactly what to do and how to do it. This is the message for you today. To stay empowered, to take back all the responsibility and all the ownership of your health, life, and dreams. If you need any more specification, if you have individual questions, comment here down below, follow, subscribe, share this message for everybody that needs to hear it. I am offering an individual mentoring where I guide you step by step on miraculous health freedom method implementation. I guide you how to successfully implement health mentality for your lifetime, how to stay healthy forever. Thank you very much for your energy. I am so blessed and so honored, and I am fully dedicated here on this channel and in my work to help you to attain your most vital and most glowing self in complete, absolute health freedom. See you in the next video.